Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So with George on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Chambers, also Chamberlain out there. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Nets, James is out there with Lee. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Williamson. And it's Yao in at the center position. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark, but man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
Here's Dantley. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
James, the pass to Lee. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Magic.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
After suffering a heart attack before his college career even began, to see James playing here and now is special. His story is really inspirational.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points for the great one.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Chambers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Good on the shot. 8 points for the great one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Dantley. Going inside. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Pass to James. Here's Williamson. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Bucks trail by 6. Irving for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Archibald, another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Here's Dantley. Chamberlain, the pass to Archibald. 4 on the shot clock. He with the block. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, I dare a man to take the charge on Zion Williamson. Everybody getting out of the way.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Dantley. Back to Chamberlain. Pass to Dantley. 3 on the clock. Irving for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williamson. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wembanyama against Chambers. Wembanyama, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Dantley. Baseline try, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Dantley's got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Pass to Yao. Out to Lee. James against Irving. James, the pass to Lee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for the great one.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
To the inside. Archibald with the bucket.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Lee. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Outside Irving. Here's Dantley. He has 6. Pass to Chamberlain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Pass to Dantley. And here's Chamberlain. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Edey's checked in for Williamson. Davis is checked in for the Bucks. And it's Irving with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Down by 12. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And Lee with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Archibald. Gobert with the screen on Lee. Here's Archibald. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Irving from long range. A rebound by the Nets.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. And both free throws good for Lee.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's Dantley. He has 6. Here's Morant. Diving in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
They get it back. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Edey. Back to Lee. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Bucks trail by 13. Now here's Morant for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Davis is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Milwaukee's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Johnson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 32 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Dantley. He has 6. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
In the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also with the sub. Robert Williams, he's checked in for... Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's the great one. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Wembanyama outside. Lee kicks to Williamson. Lee in the posts. He had 40 points in the win against Orlando.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Morant outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and stolen by Yao. Here's Lee. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Lee's got 34 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Bucks trail by 13. Outside Irving. Pass to Chambers. Five to shoot. Now Irving. The 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bronny James. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, add to your total in a hurry.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. And Chambers is aggressive when it comes to getting to the line, using his height and length to get under the skin of the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Here's Dantley, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Takes it off the glass. Dantley's got 8 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Shot stripped by Lee.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
They set the pick. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Williamson. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Archibald. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They get it back. Pass to Dantley. Here's Chambers. Covered by Williamson. Chambers against Williamson. Lee with the steal. Williamson in the post. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Davis has checked in for Milwaukee. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Chambers can't make the basket. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Lee, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bucks trail by 14. Outside Irving. And the rejection by James. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Archibald, covered by Lee. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert is 2nd.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Archibald. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Estial. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Archibald, covered by Lee. Wembanyama against Chambers. Down low, here's Archibald. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. They get it again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted
that basket.
Williamson in the post. Davis is there. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Milwaukee making a switch here. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Love Zion's grit and determination. The thing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good on the bucket. Lee's got 42 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brooklyn leading by 16. Takes a step back. Here's Lee. Count that bucket. Lee's got 44.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Archibald, covered by Lee. There's the drive, and the rejection by James. And it's good, 2 points. Net shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Ball, the pass to Lee. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Archibald. 10 points for him. Here's the screen. Lee with the steal. Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's Lee that time on the assist from Ball. 46 points for the great one.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Archibald passes to Irving. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Lee. There's the 3. The rebound by Dantley. Dantley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nobody near Irving. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. He's got 16.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
There's the pick. Tries it from 19. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nets out in front, leading by 17. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Brooklyn, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Chambers out there with Chamberlain. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dantley in at the 3. Williamson from long range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Inside, Chamberlain. And he makes good on the layup. Chamberlain got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
And a wide open look for Lee. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Archibald, covered by Lee. High post Chamberlain. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Chambers. To the paint. Second chance shot. Yao with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Chambers. Here's Dantley. Covered by Williamson.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And James with the basket on the assist by Lee. Lee's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Dantley. He's got 8. Chamberlain a screen. To the middle, and stolen by Yao. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Chambers. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Archibald. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 12 points for him.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Williamson, the pass to Lee. The rebound by Dantley. Bucks trail by 20. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Dantley is an impressive scorer. He's a swing man who can take over games all by himself.
He's off on the second. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A floater. He with the block. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Bucks trail by 21. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the court. His impact is amazing. And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Archibald with the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Lee. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And James gets it to go.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Archibald. 14 points for him. Pass to Irving. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Irving's got 18 points.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Now Lee. Williamson right side. And here is Yao, guarded by Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. Lee finds Wembanyama. Kicks it out to James. Here's Lee outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Archibald. Here's the lob to the hoop. In transition, here come the Nets. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Good on the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Zion Williamson made that last three-pointer. High post Chamberlain working on Yao. Yep, it counts. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Nets. And the Nets with possession here. We've got Lee. Wembanyama's out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Yao. And it's Petrovic in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Gobert with a screen for Morant. Shoots from the line. Rebound, Brooklyn. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
That one goes. Count it.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Lee kicks to Williamson. Back to Lee. Williamson against Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a
Wembanyama. Here's Francis. And it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
Danley. Here's Chamberlain. The kick out to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Outside Irving. Over Lee. Good tee by Lee. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Chambers. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Out left to the wing. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Zach Edey picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. Chamberlain hits them both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Lee outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Lee. Back to Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Great One.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
A second chance effort, and that one good.
And guys, this is turning into one of those nights for Dantley. He is on a roll, and we all know once he gets hot, he will wear down an opponent.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Yet another bucket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Dantley the pass to Archibald. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their